Good afternoon, everyone. Right, maayong hapon. By the way, my name is John Synth Palama, a faculty of Silliman University, and I will be your moderator this afternoon. And allow me to take this opportunity to welcome everyone to this orientation. I know that some of you are having a hectic schedule, but I'm very glad to see you this afternoon. As a parent or guardian, I also believe that everyone are excited to live for a new experience for this coming school year, 2021-2022. So, to our students, though online, and I know that they're also full of excitement to meet also their new teachers and classmates, right? So this afternoon, the Office of Silliman Online University Learning, or mySOUL, will be teaching us on how to use the platform to navigate and to give importance to the school's learning management system. I would also remind everybody that our session this afternoon is video recorded and can cater 100 participants only. Take note that we are live via Facebook. You can visit Silliman Online University Learning Facebook page. Maybe along the discussion this afternoon, you have questions. Please reserve your question because at the end of this orientation, there will be an open forum and the mySOUL team will be there to help you with your concern about the platform. And to formally welcome everyone to this afternoon's orientation, here's Dr. Dave E. Marshall, our very own director of Silliman Online University Learning, for the welcome remarks. Sir Dave.
From the Office of Silliman Online University Learning, welcome to Silliman's Online Distance Learning. SOUL, or Silliman Online University Learning, envisions a leadership role in the responsible use of information and communication technology in the instruction, research, and community outreach towards total human development for the well-being of the society and environment. Our mission is to elevate the integration of ICT in Silliman's teaching and learning environment in collaboration with other departments and strategic partners in achieving student-centered, outcomes-based, and whole-person education. Welcome to the virtual orientation of mySOUL, the official learning management system of Silliman University. mySOUL, as a platform of teaching and learning, commits to continue to the commitment of Silliman University to provide quality and holistic education by putting the learners from kindergarten to graduate school at the heart of the teaching and learning process. With mySOUL, students are given prime importance. Welcome to the virtual tour of mySOUL Learning Management System.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dave. This time, a presentation will be shared in this orientation to understand more about the salient features and functions of mySOUL.
Good day, everyone. Let us start by describing mySOUL. mySOUL, powered by OpenLMS, formerly a Blackboard brand, is the official learning management system of Silliman University. It is an all-in-one, web-based software application for classroom organization, management, tracking, and monitoring. It is capable of organizing offline or asynchronous activities such as assignments. Likewise, it is capable of conducting real time or synchronous activities like video conferencing. It is accessible at soul.su.edu.ph. Sir Jade has more to say about mySOUL. Let's listen to him.
Hi, good day, students. Good day, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited at the same time, very nervous because I'm not used to speaking in webinars like this. Okay. Let me introduce myself first. I'm Jade Montemayor. I'm the main administrator of mySOUL, which is the current learning management system of Silliman University. I understand that the webinar will be talking about LMS or Learning Management System and mySOUL, which is our learning management system in that matter. Before we proceed with discussing some of the features, some of the highlights of our own LMS, let's have a quick background as to what is an LMS. LMS is an acronym that stands for Learning Management System. But why Learning Management System? So let me put it this way. Learning, because learning is the end product of this particular system, right? So for the system to be efficient, it needs to have learning at the end, okay? Now, management. So as a teacher, as a student, as an admin, you can actually manage resources and content within this particular system. So that's why it's management. Now, system, because at the end of the day, it's a computer system. It's a web-based computer system, and that's why it's called a system. So that's why learning management system, right? Okay, so SOUL. SOUL is an acronym that stands for Silliman Online University Learning. But why is SOUL named Silliman Online University Learning? There's actually a meaning. There's actually an explanation. So if you notice in your screen, this is the homepage of mySOUL platform. You have there SOUL, it stands for Silliman Online University Learning. And just below that name, you have the explanation as to why it's named that way. Silliman is the owner. Online is the mode of delivery. University is the expansive content, and learning is the product conveyed. So maybe before you wonder why it's called SOUL or Silliman Online University Learning, that matter. But right now, at least you know that that's the explanation why it's SOUL. Okay, so SOUL started way back around 2008. It was like 12 years ago. Back then, it was a totally different platform, right? If you're lucky enough to use the old platform, you can actually say that in terms of features, in terms of the looks, in terms of how you access the system, it's totally different. So fast track 2019, the school decided to purchase an upgrade the current learning management system that we have. We purchased a new one from a company called Blackboard. So if you don't know Blackboard, it is actually one of the leading companies in terms of learning management system distribution. Okay, so we purchased a system. It's called Open LMS. So Blackboard Open LMS. So that was 2019. Now around early this year, around March or April, that particular company, Blackboard, sell Open LMS to a company called LTG. So LTG is not new in terms of LMS. It's not new in the market. It's been there for around 5 to 10 years. It's been existing as one of the leading companies in terms of providing learning management system. So LTG acquired Open LMS from Blackboard. So right now, our provider is LTG and not Blackboard anymore. So that's a short background of SOUL. And SOUL is being handled by a special department. I would say special because I'm part of it. Anyway, it's a newly created department in Silliman University. It's called Office of Silliman Online University Learning. Now, there's only what 7 or 8 of us in this particular department. We are headed by Dr. Dave Marshall, and then you have me uh, for technology and development support. We have Ma'am Alfie for quality, Sir Fred for training, and 2 other faculties for the senior high subjects. So it's basically it's us. It's like 7 or 8 of us in this newly created department. But it's a very big challenge for us, especially that for this year the school decided to have a full online delivery of our courses and our lessons.
Thanks, Sir Jade. Let's proceed to the hardware, internet, and browser requirements. As for the device, a desktop or a laptop is required. mySOUL still works on a Windows 7 OS or a Mac OS 10.8, but we recommend Windows 10 or Mac OS 10.12. For the memory, it is recommended that an 8 gig is used, although a 4 gig RAM is still okay. For the processor, the faster it is, the better. That is why a 2 gigahertz or faster processor is recommended. How about for the monitor? The minimum requirement is a 1024 by 768 pixel resolution, which fits well with the size of a 12.5 to a 14-inch monitor. If you have a smaller laptop, then that will be fine. Bigger monitors would also require bigger monitor resolution. So the bigger monitor, the higher should be the resolution. When it comes to peripheral devices, we need a headset with a microphone. So if you have a combo jack headset, the ones that you use for your mobile phones, then you can use that. If you have the one with dual jack, one for the audio and one for the mic, then that could be used as well. For the webcam, it only needs a 400 by 600 pixel webcam, at least for the desktop, because webcams for laptops are already built in. For the internet speed, a consistent speed of 2 Mbps is good to go. But then again, there is no such thing as consistent internet speed. Thus, a 4 Mbps or higher is recommended. By the way, you can test your internet speed at www.speedtest.net. Remember, the speed test will only give you the current speed. We will have a better explanation on that later with Sir Jade. Now, we go to the recommended browsers. It is recommended that you install Mozilla Firefox version 50 and Google Chrome version 54. If you have the higher versions, then the better. These are the 2 browsers that's most compatible with our LMS. With other browsers, we cannot guarantee you that all features can be fully viewed or clicked by the user. Also, we recommend having multiple browsers on your computer so that you can switch browsers right away in case of browser problems. So, that is all for the recommended specs for your hardware, internet, and browser for you to use mySOUL smoothly. We now go to the biggest question of all. How do I know that I am officially enrolled? So you will know once it appears in your mySiliman that you are officially enrolled, which means you need to activate your SU email in order for you to be able to log into SOUL. What does that mean? mySOUL activation means you have to activate first your SU email. You will also receive your SU email login details in your mySiliman. If you have not received it yet, please email the MIS office. You will see their contact details in the slides to come. If you already have activated your SU email, that is the time you can activate your mySOUL account because you will use the same login details as the one in your SU email. So this is how it is done.
In your browser, access soul.su.edu.ph. Click on the login button and click on the Google icon. We'll be using our SU email login details as our SOUL login details. So, let's input our SU login details. Once done, let's continue and click the button Continue to confirm our account. Next, we will have to log in into our SU email. We'll click on the email from SOUL, click on the confirmation link, and we'll be redirected to the main page of SOUL. We click on My Courses, and we'll go to our course page. We have just successfully activated our SOUL account. The next time you'll access SOUL, you'll be directed right away to your course page once you have successfully logged in, because you only do the activation process once. Easy, isn't it? Bye for now, and happy ODL!
Thank you, Ma'am Alfie. So now let's continue the FAQ for mySOUL. How to reset mySOUL username and password. mySOUL user access is based on Silliman University email authorization. It means that you will need your Silliman University email to access mySOUL. So if you forgot your Silliman University email account details, please email mis@su.edu.ph or soulsupport@su.edu.ph. Can I use my Silliman account for mySOUL? No. My Silliman is a portal to information and services of Silliman University. To know more about my Silliman, contact the MIS office at mis@su.edu.ph or call 035-422-6002 local 346. Can I use my other email account in logging in to mySOUL? No. Only the official Silliman University email address with a domain name su.edu.ph is acceptable in mySOUL. Do I need a computer in the entire duration of ODL or online distance learning in Silliman University? Yes, ODL in Silliman University supports flexible learning. Generally, resources and activities of the virtual classrooms are designed for desktop and laptop operations. A mobile app is also downloadable, preferably for viewing of resources. For utilizing mySOUL app, just visit the link provided. Submitting assignments and similar activities is best done with desktop or laptop.
How can I contact mySOUL technical support? For you to contact mySOUL technical support, go to your mySOUL account. Once you're there, as you can see, at the lower right corner of your screen, there is a chat button. Click on the chat button. Once done, you can see this one. Indicate your name, your email, and your message. After constructing your message, then select user category. If you're a student, then click student. If you're a parent, then select parent. And if you're a teacher, then select teacher. Once you're done selecting user category, click on submit. After you're done clicking submit, then a technical support will respond. And then they will ask you, and how can they assist you? After they're done asking, then you may type your reply. That is how we're going to contact mySOUL technical support using the chat button. For those mobile users, on screen is the link for you to chat the technical support of mySOUL. And if you wish to contact our office, you may call us at 035-422-6002. Our local is 417. You may also contact us through our mobile number at 0955-281-8224. And our office is available on Mondays to Friday at 8 a.m. to 12 noon, and we'll be back at 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Do I need an enrollment key to register in a virtual classroom? The answer is no. Take note that you can view your enrolled subject in mySOUL 2 days before the first day of classes. For the late enrollees and added subjects, you can see your enrolled subjects after 24 hours for the college department and 48 hours for the School of Basic Education from the time you are officially enrolled. What should I do if mySOUL page keeps on loading? I am stuck at the login page or I cannot access mySOUL. First, you need to check your internet connection, whether your internet is stable or not. You can also check it via speedtest.net. Second, switch to another browser. If Google will not work for some reason, please make sure to have any alternative browser such as Mozilla Firefox, and make it sure that your browser is updated for it to work well. The third one is clear your cache of your browser. In your computer, in order for you to clear the cache of your computer, you open the Chrome. At the top right, you click More and click More Tools, and you look for Clear Browsing Data. At the top, choose a time range. To delete everything, select All Time. Next to Cookies and the other site data and cached images and files, check the boxes. Then after that, click Clear Data. And lastly, if you wish to contact mySOUL, you may email us through mysoul@su.edu.ph. For some inquiries and questions, the email is stated below.
Is it secure? Is it stable? Well, first, is it secure? Instead of explaining the technical aspect as to how the security of our system is being structured, let me just put it this way. Think of Facebook. We have Netflix. We have ESPN. Those are some of the the maybe larger company right now in the market. Okay, or if not the largest company in its own right. Let's have Facebook, at least in social media. So take for example those companies. Those companies are using a server that is called Web Amazon Server or AWS. Now, our system, mySOUL, is using the same server, the one that is being used by those companies. So, is it safe? Yes, it is very safe, right? So, if you happen to know what a server is basically just a piece of data that is stored somewhere else at a very secure location. And this data or this hardware contains all the information of a particular site. Like for example, for sol.edu.ph to run, it needs to be placed in a server. And again, our server is an Amazon Web Server. Okay, so you might ask me when or where is the location of our server. The primary server that we are using is in Singapore, and we have redundancy servers in China, Europe, Australia, and the US. So for some reason, something happens in the server in Singapore, we have backup data in all around the other servers. So that's how it works in terms of security. Now, stability. How stable is our system? We have to understand that even if you have the best LMS in the world, but you don't have the best connection, there might be a problem, right? Because in accessing that LMS, we need to have an internet connection. And if you happen to have a bad internet connection, which is very rampant here at the Philippines, then we have issue in terms of accessing the site. Okay, so let's break it down first into, is our system stable? Yes, it is very much stable. So what I've said, we have redundancy servers. We have servers all around the globe. For some reason, something happens to a particular server, then the information of the server is being backed up by other servers. So that's how redundancy works. Now, at our end, stability might be, let's just say, it depends upon the use case. Like for example, me, I'm at the office and the internet connection is good, then stability might be good. In terms of using the big blue button or the Zoom or the Meet or like taking the quiz, everything will be working perfectly fine because I have an internet good connection. I have good internet connection. Sorry for that. What if I'm at a location wherein the internet connection is bad? Will it be efficient in terms of me accessing the system? It's not, because if, for example, if you're joining a video conference session and then you have a bad internet connection, let's say you are playing around zero point 0.5 to at least 2 Mbps, then I think that's perfectly fine. But we have to understand that internet speed and internet connectivity fluctuates now and then. So like if you're playing around zero point 0.5 Mbps and suddenly it fluctuates and drops to around what, zero point 0.1 or something like that, then you're having issues with your internet connection. Okay, so you might encounter in one of your video conferences wherein suddenly you cannot hear the speaker. Suddenly there's like an irregularity with the voice of the speaker, like it suddenly drops down and then push up, or what else? The video freezes, or there's like in terms of syncing the audio and the video, it's not actually synced. Those are caused by internet service, or those are caused by the irregularity or the fluctuation of the internet connection that you have. So it all boils down to your internet connection. Let's say you have an internet connection that is capable of around what, 10 to 15 Mbps. Okay, so even if it fluctuates, let's say a 10 Mbps connection would fluctuate around 7 or 6, it's still a good connection. But then if you have an internet connection of around, as I've said, let's just say zero point 0.5 to 2 Mbps, if that particular connection fluctuates and would drop around zero point 0.1, then you will be having issues. Like you might call it a bug of the system, you might call it a glitch in the system, but then again, it's just your internet connection. Okay?
Thank you so much, Sir Jay. So another question would be, what are the things you can do in mySOUL? You can click your own attendance, view assignments and videos posted by your teacher, click on links, download resources such as files, books, or folders, upload files or submit a link to past assignments, participate in real-time activities such as the breakout sessions in the big blue button, open forum, chats, and video conferencing such as Zoom, Google Meet, or the like. Answer online activities and take exams, and send private messages to your teacher or anyone enrolled in mySOUL. So the next few slides are some video examples on the things you can do in mySOUL. Submitting your attendance is fast and easy. All you need to do is click on the virtual classroom, search for the attendance, and click on the attendance link. You may be able to see the attendance policy posted by your teacher, and just scroll down and just click on submit attendance for that particular date and time. And once you can see this, your attendance in this session has been recorded. When you scroll down, you'll be able to see the status of your attendance, the points if your teacher has set one, and then the remarks. So that is just how easy to submit the attendance. Hi, let us submit an assignment or an exercise via Google Drive. First, we click on the Google Apps icon and then the Google Drive icon. We enter our login details and we're now inside our Google Drive. Let us now upload the file that we need to submit. We click on the New button, click on File Upload, and look for the file that needs to be uploaded. As for this one, I will click on Self-Introduction. Wait until the file is fully uploaded. Once the file is fully uploaded, right-click on the file and then click on Get Link. Change restrictions to anyone with a link. Copy the link and then click on Done. Let us go to our virtual classroom. We click on our assignment and then we click on Add Submission, and in the online text box, paste the link of your assignment. Do the right click and click on Paste. Then click on Save Changes. We have the option to edit our submission if we want to change the link, or completely remove the submission if we want to delete our submission. But if you want to submit our assignment, then we click on the Submit Assignment button. We click on Continue. We are done with submitting our assignment via Google Drive. Hi, let's submit an assignment by uploading a file. First, make sure that we are inside our virtual classroom. Click on the topic where the assignment is located. For this one, it's in Activities. Click on the assignment and then click on Add Submission. We click on this icon at the middle and then click on Upload a File. Choose File and we look for the file that we need to submit or upload. For this one, it should be the PDF file. Click on Open and click on Upload this file. Once the file is fully uploaded, click on Save Changes. Scroll down. We have three options. We click on Edit Submission if we need to change the file that we have submitted. We click on Remove Submission if we want to delete the file. And if you're sure of our uploaded file, we click on Submit Assignment. We click on Continue to confirm our submission. And we're done with uploading our file. Hi, let's answer an online text assignment. First, make sure that you're inside the virtual classroom. Then, click on the topic where the assignment is located. As for this one, it's in Activities. Click on the assignment and read the instruction carefully. Click on the Add Submission button and then on the online text box, type your answer. Once done, click on Save Changes. Scroll down and you have three options. You can click Edit Submission if you want to change your answer. Or if you want to delete your answer, you can click on Remove Submission. But if you're already sure with your answer, click on Submit Assignment. Click on continue, scroll down. You have just submitted your online text assignment.
How to take an objective type of test in mySOUL. Once you're here, you look for a virtual classroom. You click your virtual classroom and then you go to the section where your quiz is being located. In my case, I have here activities section. Scroll down and there you go. I can see now the quiz. There is an instruction that the password is unit exam. So take note that whatever is the instruction being provided by our teacher, we will read that one before taking the test. Once done reading, click on the quiz. And then there you go, you read all the statements being provided here. That to attempt this quiz, you need to know the quiz password, which is our password is unit exam. But this will depend upon the teacher whether they put a password or they directly let you take the test or the quiz. And try to make it sure to know the time limit of the quiz. So what's the grading method? And then once you're done, click on Attempt Quiz. Since this test or this quiz has password, then you need to type in the password. And then once done typing the password, then click on Start Attempt. By the way, you need to read whatever is being stated here before starting the attempt. Click on Start Attempt. So there you go. Read on the instruction and then provide your answer on the box being provided. Assuming that this is now the quiz, as you can see at the lower left corner of your screen, there is a time left. So this time is the duration of the quiz while you are taking. So you take note of the time. And then next is to read the instruction of the quiz. So this is the instruction. Classify the following statements from the correct component to their respective framework of health information system. So you will just classify the answer here. So the choices was given below and then you will just classify the statement. So we'll just drag this one and then paste it here, for example, and then like this and drag here. And then you move on to the next question and then you look for the correct answer or your choice and then drop that answer to the box being provided. And then so on and so forth. So yeah, there you go. Assuming that we're done answering everything, but of course, you need to fill out everything before confirming that you're done taking the test. Assuming that we fill out everything here, the the answer, and then moving on to the next portion, which is this one, and then just click on this, and then you look for your answer, and then you go to the next page. If you wish to hop from page to page, then you can. If it's set by the teacher as free, and if it's sequential, then we will be taking the quiz page by page. So click on next page. Assuming that we're done taking all of these things until the last page here, which is the last page, and then click on finish attempt. So once done, just click on this, and then there you go. There is a button here that re- has a statement return to attempt, which means if you wish to go back to the test or the quiz, then you can click on this. And then if you're good to go and you're and confident to your answer, just click on submit all and finish. And then there is a notification here confirming us once we submitted the test, we will be no longer able to change the answer for the attempt. So if you're confident enough to proceed and click on submit all and finish. Once done, the average grade or the grade will be displayed here on the summary of our attempt. And then if there are available attempt, then if there is still available attempt, then you can click on reattempt the quiz. Then that's how we're going to take an objective type of test or quiz.
You can send a private message to anyone enrolled in Soul. To do that, make sure that you are logged in to mySOUL. Then, on the upper right corner, click on the messaging icon. On the search bar, type the family name of the person you would want to send a message. Once found, click on the name of the person. At the lower portion, start typing your message. Once done, simply press enter. You have just sent your message in Soul.
So here are a few things you may want to consider in an online distance learning environment. Please do place a decent and clear profile picture so that teachers can identify you. Since we don't see each other often, your picture will be a reminder for us that you are our students. And of course, to put a face to the name that we see in our class record. Please place your real name in the SU email profile's last name and first name, because some students will only put in their nickname or some alias. So we do need you to put in your complete name. Different classrooms, of course, has different policies, but always stick to the basic netiquettes. Be engaged in your classroom. Participate. Don't be shy. And if ever you are using your mobile application, do turn on the notification so that you will be automatically updated whenever your teacher posts an assignment or sends you a grade or whatever your teacher does in your virtual classroom, you will automatically be notified. So for more information regarding mySOUL, you may visit our website soul-su.weebly.com. There you will see the frequently asked questions from students, parents' guide to online distance learning, and students' guide to online distance learning. So these are more of tutorials on how to navigate mySOUL. So we also have a downloadable student guide. And of course, there is also a link to our YouTube channel for all other student tutorials with regards to mySOUL. Thank you so much for listening. And if you have any questions, we are now open for it.